Microblading Cost 2020 in price range. Is it worth it? Having thick and bushy eyebrows is becoming a trend nowadays, especially if you are an enthusiast in the beauty industry. One way to keep it that way is through the microblading process or eyebrow embroidery. This method will enhance your eyebrows and make you look more beautiful and self-assured because you won't worry a lot about how your eyebrows look on any occasion of your life. You might ask yourself if it's worth doing or not. Also, if the price is right for you to shell out your money and not spend for nothing. If you are not familiar with the term yet, you will find everything you need, from definition to the price. We will talk about Microblading Cost 2020 in price range in this article. What is microblading? Microblading is a tattooing technique in which a small handheld tool made of several tiny needles is used to add semi-permanent pigment to the skin. Microblading is typically used on eyebrows to create, enhance or reshape their appearance in terms of shape and color. Wiki. You need 2 sessions for your eyebrows to treat ideally. However, the result will last for 1 to 2 years, depending on what type of skin you have. So no more worries and hassle in putting on makeup every time you need to go out, especially on a busy day. For this reason, knowing the Microblading Cost 2020 is vital in preparation for the process. When did microblading start? Microblading emerging in Asia many years ago is currently accessible in Europe and the US by 2015. Furthermore, has new procedures such as 1D, 3D, and believe it or not 6D. The purpose of creating it is for cancer patients who undergo chemotherapy and have lost their eyebrow hair. Thanks to microblading, they can have the beauty of their eyebrows back. And Microblading Cost 2020 will give you an overview of how much you would spend when you decide to go under the knife. How much does microblading cost 2020? You may be curious about Microblading Cost 2020, especially if you are planning to undergo cosmetic eyebrow tattooing. To go through the microblading procedure is not cheap. It can be exorbitant because it ranges from $400 to $2,000. But is it worth it? I would say yes, especially if you are taking a lot of time fixing your eyebrows whenever you go out and you feel like you're wasting a lot of your time doing it. Luckily, BrowBeat is offering an excellent deal to save your time doing your eyebrows and make you feel confident about yourself and put away insecurities, not only for women, but also for men. Here is a list from Microblading Cost 2020 in some states in America to give you an idea of how much you need to shell out in trying this cosmetic eyebrow tattooing. States. Price range. California, $700. Chicago, $550, $750. New York, $850, $1,200. Minnesota, $650. New Jersey, $550. Florida, $400. Washington, D.C., $450. Dallas, Texas, $375. How long is the microblading healing process? Like any other under-the-knife procedures, it is but natural to take time for your eyebrows to heal. You will feel a bit different and uncomfortable after the process because of the cuts that you have on your eyebrows, but patience, as they say, is a virtue. You need to control yourself not to touch or scratch your eyebrows so that the healing process would not be interrupted and to avoid infection. How many days exactly will it take for the eyebrows to heal? Generally speaking, it will take a month for the wound to recover just after the procedure. However, that depends on the health, skin type, and age of a person, so I strongly suggest that you sit down with your esthetician to talk about your concerns and ask for advice to make sure that you set everything before you receive the microblading process. Do's and don'ts for microblading. To make your money would be worth it upon checking the Microblading Cost 2020, here are some tips on what to do and avoid before and after microblading, which are very important to keep in mind. You will be in good hands when you follow these simple suggestions. Before microblading, don't drink alcohol or caffeine-containing drinks. Don't take any pain relievers because these make the blood thin. Avoid working out on the day of your procedure. You can wash and style your hair before your appointment because, after that, you are not allowed to get your eyebrows wet. Don't wax or remove your eyebrows 2 days before the procedure. After microblading, as much as possible, don't put on makeup for 7 days because the wound is still fresh. Avoid peeling the skin covering or scratch the area when it's itchy. Make sure that your hair won't touch the line of your brows. Don't swim nor go to saunas and avoid too much sweating up until the wound is cured. Always remember your next appointment. Are you a suitable candidate for microblading? Since you have an overview of Microblading Cost 2020, the next question to ask is, do you think you are suitable for microblading? What are the things you need to know to be sure you are fit for the procedure? Let's take a look at this list. Skin condition. If you have skin conditions such as eczema, psoriasis, keratosis pilaris, and dermatitis, it is not advisable to undergo the procedure since your skin is flaking and itchy. The ink won't last on your skin. If your skin is very thin, vulnerable to keloids, and have post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, don't take microblading because it won't have a satisfying result. Pregnant and breastfeeding. According to studies, there's no harmful effect of the pigment or the chemical used in microblading for the baby. Still, it would be better not to risk your situation just to have pretty eyebrows. One more thing, hormonal changes during pregnancy will not give justice to your eyebrows because your body changes. Vacationing. If you plan on going on a vacation, it is better to put off the plan on having microblading since doing the procedure takes time to heal. If you're 18 years old and below, you are not yet allowed to go through embroidery unless with parents' consent. Since it is pricey and needs maintenance, young generations can't afford it. That is why knowing Microblading Cost 2020 is necessary. Thank you for watching Microblading Cost 2020 in price range. Is it worth it? We wish that this article gave you an idea about Microblading Cost 2020 and is beneficial to you.